It's time for social media buzz, and Perpetua Fasomipita is back on the set. Pep, it's good to have you back.
Hello,
Thank you.
Pepe.
Good morning.
Should I
Good
call
morning.
herself Pepe? So
Oh, Pepe.
No, that's what I'm speaking about.
So what's happening in social media?
Well, so many things are happening.
Okay.
They are all political today anyway.
No.
So
It's-
talk about
of course, it's expected. The
Okay.
elections
exactly.
are close.
Talking about Emefiele and also good luck, Billy Jonathan. I think we'll just try as much as we can to finish up.
Okay.
All right, good morning and welcome to Social Media Boss. I am Perpetua Fasomipita. I already said it's political, so we're starting with Reno Omokri, who was trending yesterday night after reports that a support group had purchased APC's presidential forms for former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Many Nigerians mocked him for believing so much in GEJ, that's Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. One of such is Aisha Yusufu, who tweeted, well, we have a tweet up there where she said, "Where is Reno Omokri? Please assume it is Dr. Obi Ezekwesili that has been reported by to have purchased ABC presidential form and start tweeting so threats, Buba and Rapper." Well, this is Aisha Yusufu, mocking him,
Yep.
saying when it's every other person, you can always come out, you can talk, because at some point he was even, Reno Mokri was throwing shades at Obi Ezekwesili for calling for Emefiele's resignation or even, and all of that. So that's why Aisha Yusufu is now saying, okay, now that your boss exactly has also done the same thing, aren't you going to start, treading and all of that? Well, Reno Omokri expectedly responded to everyone, because
As usual.
he was trending yesterday. I was like, this isn't about Reno, this is about GEJ. Why is Reno the one
About
trending?
Gage.
And then Reno said something. He said, first of all, to whet your appetite, let me say that under the rain and under the sun, I will follow Jonathan. Secondly, I mean, that's serious. I can't ever be one with APC. Thirdly, nobody can shave His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's head in his absence. Read between the lines, more to come. Well, a lot of people said so many things. I mean, personally, I was like, okay, but then eventually later in the day, yesterday night, there was a statement that was issued by Ikechukwu Eze, and that is Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's spokesman, that's the former president, and he said he didn't authorize the purchase. The statement partly read, quote, "We wish to categorically state that Dr. Jonathan was not aware of this bid and did not authorize it. We want to state that if the former president wanted to contest an election, he would make his intentions clear to the public and will not enter through the back door." End of quote.
Well,
So where do we stand?
playing the devil's advocate, I don't think the Senate President Ahmad Lawan also endorsed the group that bought the bid. But again, all of these things are just politics. We know quite well that there have been rumors over the last 4 or 5 months that there was a possible decamping to
Well,
the
you
APC.
had a late night meeting with Adamu. That's the chairman of APC.
Yep.
So what was that about?
Well, it is what it is. They can meet. Oppositions can meet. At the end of the day, he's an elder statesman.
Why at this point? Are you sure he's not trying to know if there are gray areas, if he can, go ahead and contest?
Well,
maybe he was under pressure by PDP and then he had to
be
say,
under pressure, actually, because at the level he has attained, he shouldn't be under pressure. He's ruled Nigeria before,
For
so
6
he knows
years.
how Nigerians could act. And meanwhile, I was particularly when I saw that, I was waiting. If we actually respect and trust Jonathan as we claim, we should have waited to hear from him. Well, Nigerians that claim to
not every Nigerian,
well,
a lot of
Nigerians,
they were disappointed.
If they really had trust him and respect him as they claim, they would have waited to hear from him first of all. And no, because if you...
But it was a reputable outlet that put it out.
Exactly, but then he has come to say that he did not authorize it. But
they did purchase the form for him.
Actually, and openly, because they'll always say there's no smoke without fire. But then they would have I was waiting to hear from his spokesperson. So when the news came up this morning, I saw this morning that they didn't authorize the form. I was like, okay, now I can say
So what was the meeting about?
Well, like he said, it's an elder statesman. And he's ruled Nigeria before.
Why was
he wants the interest of Nigeria at heart.
Now,
you're going to say
you see,
something.
I understand, the place of business communication and all of that. The
Okay.
whole issue of I did not authorize it, I authorized it. It's a bit what it is. Let's leave it at that.
Politics is a game.
Those who had their nominations forms purchased for them, they didn't also authorize it. Some
Let's
of them
move on to
did
the
not.
second story.
But it is what it is. And again, it raises the question, just to move on to second
Okay.
story. why would you purchase, why would an interest group purchase a form for someone who is not a party member?
Okay, rhetorical
Says what
question.
it is.
That's a rhetorical question.
All right, a federal high court in Abuja has refused the governor of CBN, Godwin Emefiele's request to restrain INEC and the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, preventing him from his presidential ambition. The CBN governor, through his counsel, Mike Ozekome, told the court that Section 84, subsection 12 of the Electoral Act as amended 2022 does not affect him being a public servant and not a political appointee. Well, the judge has ordered the defendants to appear before him on May 12 to show any cause why the CBN governor's request should not be granted. However, Nigerians have taken, beg your pardon, have taken to social media to share what their thoughts are. I'll take just two and then I'll get to know what you have to say. First ladyship, she's, like I said, she likes talking.
She's everywhere. No,
She's everywhere.
She makes sense when she talks, actually.
She said, what is the Central Bank of Nigeria governor hiding? Mike Ozekome only collected his own plenty dollars. Emefiele's disqualification mustn't end at the court. Foreign investors are watching the circus. Murphy must leave the CBN to restore trust and confidence in the Apex Bank. And just one more. Let's just say the CBN governor has decided to dance naked and he took his dance to the court of law. I expected his lawyer, Mr. Michael Ozekome, SAN, to call him to order and advise him correctly. Unfortunately, his lawyer opted for stomach infrastructure.
Well, quick one. It's about, you know, the interpretation of the law. It's about the lacuna that is in there in terms of exploiting it. And that's what Mike Ozekome is trying to do. When he quoted Section 84, subsection 12 of the Electoral Act, he said that, you know, it's for political appointees. While Emefiele
he said he's a public servant.
A public servant. And in that sense, there's
but
a
wasn't
sense...
that an appointment? It was appointed by the president,
The president
wasn't he?
can appoint the CBN governor, but the president can fire the CBN
fire,
governor.
yeah.
And he has a fixed term, 5 years.
And he has to serve it.
It's can be renewed once, but
But
it's
then the
fixed.
thing is, he's
Now,
not
it's
supposed to do anything else outside that job.
No,
not even
that's
part-time, not even
I'm not
full-time. He's
disputing-
supposed to be fully engaged
I'm
in
not
that job.
disputing
And this
the
has a lot to
argument.
do with our economy.
The question is this. The question is
Do you
this.
know that?
Is it a political appointment
do you know that
or a
even
public service?
do you know that the naira dropped against the dollar after this?
I know. Is this a political
drop or
appointment?
rose?
Is this a political appointment or public service?
It's an appointment.
Well, for the want of time, we do not have enough time. Thank you so much, Perpetual, for sharing. Of course, from bantering with Samson on this particular
We have
topic.
enough time, no problem.
All right, thank you so much, viewer, for the show, for being with us on the show all through. Without you, there's no iBrandTV, and that's why we are leaving you with a quote from Thomas J. Watson, and this quote says, if you want to achieve excellence, you can get there today. Also, as of this second, quit doing less than excellent work. Excellent work is everything. You can achieve success, achieve excellence today. You are as good as your last job. That's what they say. So, Perpetual, what's your thought on that? On this?
Well, I think it's just, I mean, it's well explained,
Self-explanatory.
yes.
Oh, I think you've already said that. So all right, thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining us. Please do well to join us tomorrow. Same time, same station. We'll be while you're waiting for you. Dazzling and also happy to have you join us. My name is Margaret Wapara. Have a blessed day.
And I am Perpetua Fasome Peter. Thanks for being part of the show.
Do have a great day. I'm Samson Olede.